Hi, it's Sean, the Fluency Awesomeizer. Here's another video where we're going to spend a few minutes decoding big words. So let's get ready. I'm about to show you a word. I want you to read it right out loud and hit pause if you want to give yourself a little more time. Not that big. What's this word? All right. What's this word? They're very similar. They almost look like the same word. The top word is deepened. The bottom word is depended. You read them both great. Keep watching. This is a quick spelling lesson. If you thought or read depended or even depend for the top word deepened, watch this. I'm going to compare them. Each of them has D, P, N, D. All right, very similar. They start with the syllable deep. Up top is the actual word deep. They have the syllable pen in the middle, and they have an ED. The difference is there's an extra D in depended. If you did read depended, then when you were reading deepened up top, maybe you were reading quickly and your brain inserted a D where there isn't a D, right? That's a common behavior. I have a feeling though, if you misread deepened up top, you might have said depend. All right, so just look at that extra D, because that's something that happens a lot when you're a young reader. You're reading big words. You can insert a D or put a D where there is no D. Now, the roots of these words. Deepened comes from deepen, and you can see the actual root deep. We all know what deep means. It's an adjective. Putting an en on the end turns it into a verb, an action word, to deepen. You might not be familiar with deepen, except for deepening your voice. All right, I think we all understand that. To deepen your voice means to make it deeper. And maybe if you act in a play, if you're putting on a show with your friends, you want to be another character, you deepen your voice. So that's an action word, a verb, and we put an ed on the end to make it past tense. Now you don't pronounce that e though. Listen, deepened. That's the trick. Some ed is a tricky suffix. Right? It has three different sounds. All right, it just something you have to remember about ed. This time you don't actually say ed. It's just the d sound. Now, putting that aside, let's look at the root word of depended. Depend. Depend is from the ancient language Latin, right? And the de prefix in Latin has a lot of meanings, but one of them is to go down. It's used in words like decrease. That means to go down, like a number would go down in amount. Descent, climbers use that word descent to go climb up and then climb back down is the descent. And decline has a similar meaning. The root pend in Latin means to hang. So the word depend literally means to hang down. See these monkeys? Now get this. Those monkeys are hanging down. Some of them are holding on with their hand, some others with their tail. But all of those monkeys and anybody hanging is depending on that branch or whatever they're hanging from to remain strong and not break. So consider that about the word depend. It literally means to hang down, and you are depending on whatever you're hanging from not breaking, right? You don't want to fall. So that's pretty interesting history about the word depend. So it's a verb, and we're going to make it a past tense verb, depended. The monkeys depended on that branch by adding an ed. A quick look at the syllables. Depend, deepened, deepened is a two-syllable word. Again, that ed, you don't pronounce the e, so you don't say ed. It's only a two-syllable word. That's going to make it tricky from spelling, but also could have caused any misread in the beginning. And depended, the red is the stressed syllable. Depended, something to remember also when you're spelling. All right, putting these words aside real quick. Read this. You may have also confused any one of these words with deep end. What we talk about when we're in a swimming pool, there's a deep end in the pool. So I needed to see if they ended up in the deep end. Okay, that's going to do it for today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more short videos just like this, where I help young readers in 2nd through 6th grade and even beyond 6th grade decode big words and also give you some tips to help remember spelling. You have mom or dad follow me on Facebook, where I post and I have in my photos lots of reading exercises just like these, and they will help you awesomize your fluency. Speaking of awesomizing your fluency, that's it from the Fluency Awesomizer. I'll see you next time.